Like my whip, like my chick.
Coming up next, the Pelicans taking on the Mavericks. For New Orleans, sliding down the standings as we hit the middle of the season. Can they recover some of that lost momentum tonight? Mavs, Pelicans is next. We'll be right back. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. So a moment now to see the story for Spencer Dinwiddie.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. The guard set is Alvarado and McCollum. Trey Murphy is out there with Williamson. And it's Messi in at center. And for Dallas, they've got P.J. Washington. Dante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Prosper in at the 4. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
New Orleans with the ball. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Williamson from long range. Messi kicks it out to McCollum. Messi, it's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now, here's Exum. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Washington with the screen on McCollum. Rebounded by McCollum. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Alvarado. He's defended by Exum. Here's Williamson, off target with the jump hook.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
And so here is New Orleans after Dante Exum's miss. Williamson double team. Alvarado passes to McCollum. A three-pointer is right on target.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Here's Prosper. He had 10 points in the win against Miami. Irving attacking. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
There it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago, so I wanted to know what his plans were for going up against C.J. McCollum. Coach said outsmarting him isn't really an option. He added, I think we'll just try to throw size at him so his shots aren't coming easy and his sight lines are disrupted. So he's looking to challenge McCollum as much as possible. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And timeout called by Willie Green. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. New Orleans also making some changes. Boston's checked in, and Hawkins subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against Miami. To the middle, Here's Misi, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Now, here's Washington. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. It's good.
Wow, there's not a lot more you can do as a defender. Klay Thompson just breaking hearts out here.
A three from McCollum, and he's good on the three ball. McCollum's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:57 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Misi. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Now Irving. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Thompson for the triple. It's hauled in by Hawkins. New Orleans leading by 3. Pass to McCollum. Hawkins with it. Back to McCollum. Offensive rebound. Misi. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Here's Irving.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Thompson, a screen on McCollum. Irving from long range. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got his second basket.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. McCollum, no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Exum. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. New Orleans in the lead. Hawkins kicks to McCollum. Banked in off the glass. McCollum's got 8.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
And a deep 3 from Irving. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the New Orleans Pelicans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Mavericks trail by 4. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Zion Williamson. David, what's the news?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for New Orleans. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Christie. He's out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Marshall in at the small forward. Dallas making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Alvarado's checked in. McCollum, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game right now. shooting 2. The free throw drops for Pop. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time.
And checking out the numbers for C.J. McCollum. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games, averaging 23 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. And he also played a big role in their last game with Miami. Powell, the pass to Dinwiddie. Shoots over Alvarado. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Boston. Edwards defending. Boston the pass to McCollum. Over Christie. McCollum no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 9-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Here's Alvarado. The Mavericks making the shot. And a wide open look for McCollum. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the basket by Prosper.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Both teams deciding to change it up. And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. The Mavericks 4th.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Now here's Williamson. Scoreless thus far. Out to the right wing. Here's Boston, defended by Christie, and the basket by McCollum.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. And it's Washington missing. New Orleans leading by 6. Great, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Prosper's checked in, and it's Klay Thompson in for Christie. Green, he's checked in for New Orleans. So this is the first of 2 in a row. These 2 teams will play against each other. Greg, any advantages or disadvantages?
Well, I mean, I feel in the first game, you can run your game. That second time around is when you get to dig deep into the film and try and make adjustments.
Now, here's Washington. Still scoreless. Puts up a deep 3. Exum's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 9. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Prosper. Mavericks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Back to Irving. Alvarado with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And Williamson throws it down.
Already one of the most powerful dunk artists in the history of this game. Mount Zion.
Pass to Washington. Over Williamson. Dallas again missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's McCollum. Back to Green. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Exum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Prosper. Now here's Thompson. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Williamson. A rebound by Washington.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for Dallas, Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Irving. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
McCollum from deep three-point land. And we finish one half of basketball. New Orleans on top, up 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
You know, for New Orleans, they hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs? Not how it works, fellas. They don't have the talent to pull that off. The effort has got to be there.
So let's dig into that first half now. and what was a very solid performance for the Pelicans.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and didn't even know it. A poet.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 6. So the Pelican 5 right now. The guard set is Alvarado and McCollum. Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 5. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Alvarado. Shoots the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And now it's an 11-point New Orleans lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Messi. To the paint, here's Williamson. Rebounded by Prosper. Prosper's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson outside. Washington sets the pick for Thompson. Hands it from downtown. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
How about Klay Thompson, a career average of north of 40%. You better get a hand up when he's in three-point territory.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me when that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. No good on the free throw.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
And the second free throw, good. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Williamson looking it over, and Williamson throws it down.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
What's up?
And the free throw, no good. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Here comes your D-Town crew.
A moment now to see the numbers for Williamson. Putting up about 24 points per, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Now here's Exum. Still without a basket. Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. The Mavericks pull it in. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
What's amazing about Kyrie Irving is if you ask a broad section of players who their favorite is to watch, many will tell you it's Kyrie.
Here's Messi. He's got 6, and the basket by McCollum.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Now here's Dinwiddie. No scoring in this one. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Boston. Now McCollum, covered by Irving. Here's the teardrop. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks trail by 11. Thompson finds Irving. 1:44 left in the third. And that one, good.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Williamson outside. Takes it off the glass. Williamson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pelicans.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. And let's go to our leaderboard. Instant offense is the specialty of these guys. The highest scoring shooting guards of the past month. 5th best, C.J. McCollum.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
You know, and that's why it often requires more than one man to defend against any of them. These players draw more double teams than any group in the league, and they still are able to put up points at a devastating rate. Listen, he's streaky, but if he gets hot, you've got to run people at him. Anything you can do to disrupt his rhythm.
Williamson left side. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Edwards, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And the Pelicans also making a change. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Williamson. Now here's McCollum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just look at those numbers. What can't McCollum do?
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie against McCollum. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's tightly guarded. No good on the 3. And so it's New Orleans looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
Understand something. We're not going to get it all back in 2 minutes. We got work to gain. 3 stops, 3 scores.
Asking for patience, but wanting a run. Jason Kidd trying to motivate his guys to get it done.
Yeah, I mean, you have to dominate some stretch, even if it's a short one. Otherwise, the game's likely to run away from you.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Christie. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Marshall in at the 3.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Free throw good, Alvarado. Both free throws good from Alvarado. Mavericks trail by 15. Dinwiddie with it. From deep. Buries it from 3-point range.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Pass to Olynyk. Back to Alvarado. Kicks it out to Hawkins. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Marshall passes to Dinwiddie. That one goes in. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Here's Boston. Here's Olynyk. And it's good for 2. Olynyk's got his first 2 points of the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Hype Squad. Get loud and let them hear you. Who wants a t-shirt? You know what to do.
Robinson Earls checked in for the Pelicans. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Coach told his guys, lock in, this is it. Leave everything out on the floor. A simple message down the stretch. We'll see if it resonates. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. There's the steal. Here's Boston. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Mavericks trail by 12. And Marshall kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to Marshall. A three ball. That shot missing. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Christie against Hawkins. Here's the screen. Off target from outside. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the dunk by Powell.
Outstanding timing from Powell. Rises up for the forceful alley-oop.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Robinson Earl. Back to Alvarado. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Now here's Dinwiddie. And the dunk by Powell.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intense. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Irving. Williamson double team. Pass to Misi. McCollum outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. McCollum's got 20.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
Now, here is Irving. Irving double team. Here's Prosper. Covered by Williamson. Shot clock at 5. There's a screen. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Exum.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
Here's McCollum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second personal foul. 13 foul. C.J. McCollum. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Your classic combo guard, C.J. McCollum, can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
So McCollum nails both of them. There's 1:59 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Irving. From outside the arc, Misi grabs the rebound. Misi's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's McCollum. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 11-point game. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Cullen passes to Williamson. Fade away. And the Pelicans miss again. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. New Orleans leading by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Pelicans.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for C.J. McCollum.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Williamson with the block.
Boy, Williamson can get up, and he's got those long arms to boot.
Loads it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Pelicans foul. Zion Williamson. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Kyrie Irving.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. That one falls, so he hits both of them. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alders, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And now we present the player of the game, C.J. McCollum.